water in it. Hey, welcome back to the channel, guys. I'm Jerry from Bigelow Woodcraft. We're out here at the Central Boiler today. It's October 21st today, and we're going to fire this up. I'm slave to it now until the end of April sometime, or early May. This is the Central Boiler. I believe it's the 5648. I can't see it real well without my glasses on. I did show the nameplate, but I think it's 5648. Can't remember how many, 300, 400 gallons, somewhere around there. You saw me starting up the, turning the valves on the furnace to get the water into the plenum. So we're ready to go. I just gave you a walk around. We have about 18 to 20 cord in this building, and I'm going to use about 2/3 of it this year. I do every year about 2/3. So somewhere between 12 to 15 cord a year we burn through this thing. This isn't a gasification boiler. This is an old, just damper operated boiler. There's no motors in, blower motors in this. The only running mechanical device is the pump, kind of maybe two. So the pump is obviously running, that circulates it 24/7. It's always circulating it. It's not, doesn't turn on when the temperature calls for it to circulate. It's always circulating. Right now the water is at 55 degrees. It's circulating it through my furnace. But we do have only a damper in this wood stove, and it works flawlessly. Now, unfortunately, the new stoves don't allow us, and a lot of the regulations don't allow you to use these any longer. If this thing ever fails, which it's going to someday, I'm going to have it rebuilt. This wood stove was put in 2004, the very first season I put it in, and ran it with 2004. We went a few years just burning propane, and it was very expensive to heat our house. So we went with this and been using it ever since. We heat our domestic hot water with it and the house. We have 4 zones. I had to count them up. We have 4 zones, really 5, because we also have the basement zone too. So we have 5 zones that this is running through. It's heating about 6,000 square feet. This time of year, we only have to fill it once a day. But sometimes it's almost better to keep nice small fires in instead of too big of fires. That's kind of what I find. I mean, just don't pack. I'm not stacking it to the tippy top unless it's middle of January. But usually once a day, maybe twice a day if I'm keeping the fire smaller. I have all the wood literally 8 feet from the opening of this door. I've never ran into a problem. I do try to keep the floor clean. So I am going to sweep this up now that, where's my broom at? Must be in the garage. I am going to sweep this up, get all the stuff out of here that could be combustible. I got some leaves on debris on the floor. But it started up. We'll come back in a couple hours, check it to see, and we'll go from there. Now, I did notice I'm about an inch of water short. Not a big deal. I'm going to get the hose out a little while, and we'll do that. All this is just scraps from the whole summer. I've been throwing in boards. You know, you make a project, you throw some junk in there. So that's all that is. Get it started, and then everything by the door I'll burn first, and then we'll be good to go. Let's go get a broom. So it's gone up 2 degrees. Now that it's started, we do have one last thing to do, and that's to log the date, October 21st. I've kept track of every year we've started it on the chalkboard. I've never erased it. So it's been up there for 28 plus years. Chalkboard. And this year is the 21st. So those are all the dates we started, all in October. And the N is November. Looks like there's 2 months we started it in November. All right, let's check it out in a couple hours. All right, it's been 24 hours. Let's go see what the wood stove looks like. It's the next morning. I don't see any smoke coming out. I'm guessing it might be a little low. I didn't even throw wood on it last night. So what was in there is in there. We're at 180 though. All right. Get some wood in that thing. So I'm using all that wood that's in that trailer and piled up right there. So let's go grab that. Let's set you up right here. We're gonna break this around a little bit here. Get some coals to the front. There we go. It also kill some of the smoke. Come on, let back up. It'll probably take off again. Okay. All right, guys, season 22 is upon us. Oop, there goes little mouse. Where'd you go, little guy? Oh. So, like I said at the beginning, I'll be slave to this thing for 7 months, something like that. But we have enough wood, and we should be good to go. CentralBoiler, I've been extremely happy with it. And if this all went away tomorrow, it owes me nothing. So we just put some wet wood in there, and you can kind of see we got a little smoke. My neighbor has a gasification stove, and I take care of his often in the wintertime. His house, he's not heating nowhere near the square feet we're heating here. Per 1,000 square feet, I think we figured my stove actually burns less wood for 1,000 square feet heated. And you know what? We got some smoke coming out right now just because I just shut the door and the damper's closed. But when that thing opens back up, that will clear out and it will be good to go. And a gasification stove does the exact same thing with the smoke. I don't know. Maybe they have some better ones, but his CentralBoiler gasification stove, I wouldn't want it. That's the way to go. All right, guys. Hope you enjoyed the video. Like, comment, and subscribe if you did. And we'll see you out here next time. Have a good one. One last thing I wanted to show you guys. Last week, I haven't been busy making any sawmill content. I had to replace both these sliders, these door walls on the back of my house. One down at the end down there, way down there. And this one, all the siding had to be removed. Some deck boards. But this deck is all going to be replaced. This is the one. This is the deck that we're going to skin over with what? White oak. All right, guys. Now we'll see you next time. Take care.